Hey everybody, welcome to Beetle Brad's channel. How are you doing? Well, I'm doing something a little bit different. As you can see, we're doing something that I wanted to do before I went in the hospital. A lot of you guys collect vinyl and 45s and CDs and EPs, but also you guys have other collections too. So I thought I'd show my other collection and share it with you. Like Paul, fit to be tie-dyed, he has airplanes and cowboys and horses and things like that. And Joe, Mean Mr. Mayo, I know you've got an extensive DVD collection of monster movies and videos. So for those of you who do videos, maybe you could make a video of starting a vinyl thread of other collectibles besides records and CDs. So come on, let's come take a look at what Beetle Brad has in diecast. And we're going to have some fun doing some crazy stuff and looking at some diecast that Beetle Brad has. So come on, let's come take a look at them. Okay, up top here are limited edition oil cans with race car figures in them. They came in the oil cans, and like I said, they're a limited edition. This is a 1930 Packard with my English soldiers. 1/18 scale, very nice. And this is a 1/18 scale Tucker. This is also a Thunderbird metal. This is a really neat diecast as well. This is an Allbird, Duesenberg, and a Cord, which is the shirt that I'm wearing, and this is a little bit larger than about a 1/43rd scale diecast. This is a very nice 1/18 scale Packard, and this the doors open. A lot of the 1/18 scale ones I've shown you, the doors open and everything. These are all limited editions, every single one of these that I'm showing you. This is kind of an odd size. I'm not sure how to describe these, but this is a Silver Shadow and a Silver Cloud Rolls Royce, and then this is a bus. Of course, I've got all the English stuff, but that's all the doors open on that, and those are very nice. It's not a 1/18 scale, and it's not a 1/43rd. It's kind of a scale in between. This is already in a case, but the doors open on all of this as well. And I'm trying to get it without the glare, but it's a 41 Cadillac. Very nice. Like I said, it's all the doors open on that. That's a 1/18 scale as well. Then the one up above it is just a NASCAR that I got for fun. Just for fun, I'd show you. This is a much larger, but this is a remote-controlled Bentley that I've got. These are 1/43rd scale cars, and then that's a little bit larger. This is kind of my Richard Petty stuff. I had him sign that. Richard Petty had him sign that as well. There's a figure of Richard Petty, and then there's a die cast of a Franklin Mint that I had Richard Petty sign as well. When I met him, I had him sign the die cast for me. And then there's a glass Corvette limited edition. Then also in NASCAR, this is Tim Flock. He raced this in NASCAR racing, and I had him sign that as well. This is another limited edition 1/18 scale Mercedes. Very nice, from the English race car driver. I'm drawing a blank. I am so sorry. I cannot think of his name. Those are 1/43rd scale. This is a Hershey truck bus. But back to the Mercedes, I can't think of his name because I met him at one of the events that I went to and had him sign some stuff for me. But I'll think of it here in a few minutes. And then a promo Rolls-Royce ad in the back. And these are all 1/43rd scale diecast. That's a Tucker. The green one is a Delahaye French car. Mercedes is the black one. The red one is a Cord. And then the blue one over in the corner is another Delahaye, which Delahayes are from France. And the ones up above it are both other cars as well. One's a Bugatti and the one's a Delahaye. I'm going to go a little faster on these because I've got so much to show, but there's some of the other ones, the BMW in the beginning, and then this is a Lamborghini promo and some other just die-cast things. Then this is some of the other 143rd scale. Some police motorcycles, presidential limousine, and then these are the monkey mobiles that are matchbox size, and then these are all different Rolls Royces, and those are all 143rd scale as well. And these are, I'm sorry, not 143rd, I keep saying that, matchbox I meant to say. And then these are some more matchbox here. There's Austin Powers and then some other different ones. And then these are some other ones I've got. These are 143rd scale. It's a Bugatti, Cord, Duesenberg, Bugatti, Mercedes, which is one of Hitler's Mercedes, and then a Lincoln. And these are all special limited edition, handmade. Not by me, these were made by a company, handmade cars, and very pricey and very collectible. These are all matchbox cars, but these are 143rd matchbox. And then there's some more down here. Those are all older cars from the 30s, like the Cord and the Auburn and Bugatti and Packard. I won't go through all of those. And then this is a Rolls-Royce radio. Okay, there's that cabinet. Now we'll start another one. Okay, I'm starting this one, which is next, and these are all 1/18 scale. Sorry about the glare. This is a Mercedes 1930. And this is a new modern Jaguar. And this is a 1930, which has a lot of glare, Cord. And that's a Duesenberg with a little die cast with it. Little tiny one. Then these are hood ornaments. That's a Packard, Chrysler. And this is an old plastic dealership Mercedes, but I've got Rolls Royces all parked out in front of it instead. Kind of fun. Then this is a 1941 Delahaye, which is a French car, and that's also 1/18 scale. Sorry about the glare, it's terrible. Then this is a Horch, which is a German car, and that is a very limited edition, extremely heavy metal die cast. And then up above it are cards for Christmas, greeting cards for Christmas, and an award from Rolls-Royce. I was the trophy committee for Rolls-Royce for many years. And then another Rolls-Royce. You'll see several Rolls-Royce items as we come along. Then this is a Rolls-Royce radio, Phantom 5, extremely rare Rolls-Royce. And then next to it is a early 60s Rolls-Royce remote control car, and then there's a James Bond one up here. And then this one next to it is extremely rare. With this is a Rolls-Royce Silver Cloud promo car that the promos used to give out, years ago in the 60s. And then that's a remote controlled Rolls-Royce. And some more of my English stuff along here. And these are smaller than Matchbox, but these are all Rolls-Royce little die-cast cars from Germany. Then that's a promo Rolls-Royce box set, the blue one up there. And this is a white Rolls-Royce, the Kermag, that they built in the 70s, and that's a 1/18 scale as well. That's a Rolls-Royce license plate. And then this is a Bentley, and that is also 1/18 scale. And then there's some other Rolls-Royce things. Just all up in here, different awards, different things from Rolls-Royce. As you'll see, I was quite involved with Rolls-Royce and still am, and do a lot of photography for Rolls-Royce. This is a statue of Henry Ford, and this is a 1/18 scale Model T. That's a backstage pass from the Indianapolis 500. This is a much larger Corgi that they made for the Indianapolis 500 racers. And another presidential limousine. Just some other stuff, as you can see, just along here as well. And this is my Corvette lamp. Very nice. And these are some more Rolls Royces, and then the one next to it is a Bentley. The black ones next to them are both Rolls Royce and Bentley catalogs. Another convertible Rolls Royce, very hard to get. Another Rolls Royce and another Rolls Royce convertible. I mentioned I've got Rolls Royce catalogs. I've collected all the Rolls Royce real catalogs from 1965 to 2000, so I have those as well. This is my die-cast. Some of these are 1/43, and the yellow one is a 1/18. But this is all Ferrari stuff in here, except the Rolls-Royce license plate in the back. But yeah, these are all die-cast. That back there is a Ferrari racing experience, backstage racing pass, which I've gone racing with Ferrari several times. Here's a picture of me racing with the Ferrari on a racetrack, and another picture. Then these are all Bugattis, which Bugattis are all from France. The yellow one's a 1/18 scale. My membership cards, I do belong to the Ferrari Club and the Bugatti Club as well. Quite active in both of those clubs. And I'm in several other car clubs as well. This is a Rolls-Royce promo poster, and this is some of the photos that I've taken. I'm a photographer. Bugatti. And that is a Jaguar, Porsche, and then there's me at one of the Rolls-Royce meets with a Silver Cloud Rolls-Royce. Some of the race car autographs that I got through the Times. And this is when I went racing around another racetrack, doing that experience. Then this is an original ticket from the 30s, Indianapolis 500, and then there's me with one of the rare Rolls Royces, which I've got a die cast of. And that's an original license plate from England. There's another one of them from England. This is kind of crazy and fun, but this is my Rolls Royce corner here. The winged lady is very, very tall, Rolls Royce. And my mom did this in needlepoint for me. This is a Rolls Royce promo plate thing that I got in Bewley, England at the Lord Montague estate of the museum. This is a Rolls Royce meet, and I took pictures of this off on one of the buildings up top. Hope you can see that. It's a lot of glare. And this is an original 1950s Rolls Royce hood ornament. These are Rolls Royce, like this one here. These are all Rolls Royce. That's a Rolls Royce badge. Rolls Royce, the leathers and stuff. This is also for Rolls Royce. That's the back badge. And then these are all the leathers. I got those from the Rolls Royce factory when I was over there at Crewe several years ago. Those are the original Conley leather, Rolls Royce. But I was showing this to you. This is like the original Rolls Royce paint chip. So when you go into a car dealership, you pick out your own paints. And this one is the leathers. You pick out your paints on that. Oh, this is the leather ones. This is when you go through, you can pick out what leather you want for the car to be. Also, picking that out in different colors. And no, I do not own a Rolls Royce, but you'll get to see I've got several other Rolls Royces. These are photo shots that I took for Silver Cloud. And this is an original 50s promo ad. And that's for an original Bentley, also promo picture that I set up for a publication as well. This is a very rare limited edition Rolls-Royce grill picture, but also the whole thing is in etching down here in the bottom in sterling silver as well, and those are very limited edition, very rare. This is a 1/18 scale Mercedes, fantastic car, and just a couple of my Rolls-Royce and Bentley brochures. Next cabinet. I hope you guys are still with me on watching all that. That is an original Rolls-Royce flask, drinking flask. Very rare and very expensive, and then these are just some carved birds that I collected over the years. The cars that I'm getting ready to show you now are all handmade, not by me, but by Franklin Mint Company. And for those of you who know Franklin Mints, these are really nice. That's a Rolls-Royce 1907. Rolls-Royce an award. And that's a 1930s, sorry about the glare, Bugatti. Then the top one is a Duesenberg. The next one is a Rolls-Royce, gorgeous Rolls-Royce. That's a 1925 Duesenberg hood ornament, a 1930 cord, and then another Rolls-Royce 65. This is a really cool 1907. I'm trying to show it to you. It's got a bad glare. 1907 Rolls-Royce, and I have ridden in that car. Here's kind of another picture of it. Very nice. Very nice. Another Cadillac, 1/18th scale. Danbury. Like I said, and then there's that Rolls-Royce again. These are still Franklin Mints. This is a Bugatti. And this is a Rolls-Royce. I've taken photo pictures of that for a publication as well. Very, very nice Bentley. Those are all three together. Just like I was showing you those. And that's an original 1930s Rolls-Royce hood ornament. Bet you had no idea Beatle Brad was so big into cars. Actually, I'm probably bigger into cars and more known in the car world for my photography and my diecast than I am my Beatles, believe it or not. Beautiful Aston Martin by Danbury. That's also 1/18 scale. And this is a Hispano Suiza. And that's really nice. That is also a Franklin Mint. And there we've got a Rolls-Royce emblem again, just a metal casting. And then this is a 1930s Cadillac hood ornament. And a 2000, a silver Serif Rolls-Royce. And then a 1907 Packard. 1930s hood ornament. And there's a 40s Rolls-Royce. And then another Packard. Kind of fun to show you. This is a Rolls-Royce towel. And then this is an original racing jacket. But it's a racing suit that they wore when they raced the cars at Le Mans. And that's a very nice piece. You don't see these too often, but there's a Rolls-Royce window sticker. And then up above it, these are all Franklin Mints as well. These, I won't go into all of these, but these are all 1/43rd scale die-cast cars as well. Another race car driver. And he signed it to not Beatle Brad, but race car driver in Indianapolis. My autograph when I met Pete Rose. A very young picture of me. Yikes, am I young? And James Garner. Autograph picture of Richard Petty. And I also sat and met Mickey Mantle, and there's autograph to Brad from Mickey Mantle. Also, I had lunch with Liberace. There's my autograph with Liberace. Here's one of the Rolls-Royce pictures. And this is a Bentley picture that I took. It's got really neat pictures of both of these I took for a publication. But didn't want to bore you with autographs, but this whole next die-cast are all coming up are really cool. I'm going to go quickly through these, but these are from 1907 to up to 2000, but these are all different years through Rolls-Royce and Bentley. Like there's an armored car, Rolls-Royce. These are some of the James Bond ones, different Rolls-Royces. These are very hard to get. A lot of these are just crazy because there's so many different ones and so many different Rolls-Royce body styles. The Goldfinger one from James Bond. Some of the other ones in through here are very hard to get. And that's a 14 karat gold Rolls-Royce plated. Some more Rolls-Royces down through here. These are all just going through the years of Rolls-Royce. All the different Rolls-Royces through here. Then we're into the Silver Clouds and Silver Shadows series. Rolls-Royce. That's a Rolls-Royce program at the top. The Queen's Rolls-Royce right there, which is really cool. And that's a Rolls-Royce limousine. And these are more Silver Spurs and Silver Shadows. More Silver Shadows and different Rolls-Royces through here. More Corniche Silver Shadows. We're getting more in the modern ones. That's a modern Bentley Continental. Then that's the race car Bentley. A friend of mine owns that actual car, Bentley race car. Got photos of that. And then that's a new modern Bentley as well. These are all 1/43rd scales. It's a Bentley hood ornament. As I was telling you, my friend owns the Bentley race car. This is the car itself, the one that I just showed you the die cast. Isn't that cool? It's a Rolls-Royce clock. And some of the awards that I gave out throughout the years are just different awards of Rolls-Royce when I was the trophy committee for Rolls-Royce. Here's some of the photos that I took for publications. That's a 1930 Duesenberg, a 1931 Bugatti French car. By the way, the top one, Duesenberg, is an American car. And then this car, which is a Delahaye. And you can see that there. It's a 1941 Packard that I took pictures of for a publication. And this is a Stutz. This was on the front of the publication. It's a hood ornament, and that was on the front cover of the magazine. One of my photos. Okay, next case. This whole case is Corgis and Dinkies. Up top is the James Bond and the Royal Queen's coach. Man from U.N.C.L.E. Some of these I might just spin through a little quicker. I just turned the light on to make it easier. But that one back there is like one of the very first Corgis with the original box. All these are Corgis all through here. James Bond series, all these are Corgis. Aston Martin's, an original Aston Martin's there, and there. This one's a 14 karat gold James Bond. Some of the other James Bond stuff down back there, in the back. Let me go to the next shelf, which is a lot of different other Corgis. Popeye Mobile, police cars, different ones there. Ambulance, Mercedes. This pink one is a very, very rare Thunderbird with Elvis in it. Ambulance. The cool thing about Corgis is the doors open and stuff like that on a lot of these. That's an original Batmobile, original Green Hornet in the back, police cars, Back to the Future. Sorry, this is a little harder to see, but these are kind of other trucks and vehicles in here. Original Monkeys Mobile right there. These are all 1/43rd scale, and that's another gold-plated Jeepster. These are more Corgis. These are all trucks, vehicles, cars, helicopters, police cars. Sorry I'm going fast through some of these. I'm kind of running too long on my video. Race cars from Indianapolis, circus cars, different ones that they did. These are fire trucks, ambulances, Volkswagens, some other different vehicles that they did as well. And the next set are all Dinkies. So these are all Dinkies that are earlier years. Most of these are 60s and 70s Dinkies. Here's some more Dinkies. These are all from the 60s and 70s. Tow trucks, Lady Penelope, can't say it correctly. And some of the other ones. And of course we can't forget the Beatles. This is John Lennon's Psychedelic Rolls-Royce 1/43rd scale limited edition. And you see in my videos lots of times, this is the John Lennon. This is the 1/18th scale limited edition. Doors open on that of the Rolls-Royce that John Lennon had. And there's pictures of John with Magical Mystery Tour and the Rolls in the background. Here's one of my photos. This is John Lennon's psychedelic Bentley that he owned. Then that's just a Abbey Road taxi. And this is a Paul McCartney limited edition. That is his Mini Cooper, George Harrison's Jaguar. Oh, there's the Mini Cooper, better shot. George Harrison's Jaguar. The Magical Mystery Tour bus. And my original Yellow Submarine from '68. George Harrison's Mini Cooper, which is very hard to get, still in the original package. I know this is not your average video, but I really hope you enjoyed my video. And those of you that make videos, I really hope that you jump on this thread and make your own video of what you collect besides vinyl and other stuff. Well, I hope you enjoyed my video. Sorry it was a little longer than normal, but hey, there's a lot to show you, and it was a lot of fun. Great time. So as I say on my channel, I'm out of here. Take care, everybody. See ya.